More wonderful things to show you. This is just to make your life easier. That's what it's all about. Making your life easier, making your decorating easier, but an everyday life, not just, you know, like I said, not just holiday, not just decorating, but all the time. It's a set of 3 indoor wall outlets with a wireless remote. So you see how all you do is plug it in and then plug in whatever you're plugging in into the plug-in. Okay, does that sound like too many plug-ins?
Sounded perfect to me.
Anyway, $26.98. It's E240. $369, and Kylie Watts is here to tell us all about it. Hello, good morning.
Hi, Mary Beth. Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Merry Christmas in July.
Merry Christmas in July.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is, though, for any situation all year long.
That's right. We always bring them out around Christmas in July, and you'll find that you're going to love these for your holiday decor, but you're going to use these pretty much every single day. Because what you're doing, you're getting 3 of these receivers. You're seeing they're all 1, 2, and 3, and 1 master remote. And basically, as you said, Mary Beth, whatever you plug into it now becomes remote controlled. So simply by the remote that I have in my hand right here, I can push the button, we can turn the light off next to you. 2 is going to turn our Christmas lights off. 3 is going to turn our fan off. And a new feature that we added last year was our all on and off button. So that final one down here, when I hit that one button, turns them all
turn on.
Which is amazing.
I love it.
Yeah.
People are getting multiples of these sets, and that's the best part. Now, that's the other thing. If I buy 2 sets, let's say, and I've got 6 of them, do I have to know which remote goes with which 3?
Yes, they work on different frequencies, but that's amazing because you can buy multiple sets. So good little rule of thumb, I'm going to show you my little trick right here because I have some around the sets right here. I just put a little piece of tape and I wrote sets on it so I know which remote goes to what.
That's great.
Right, but what's cool about these is they work through walls, doors, floors, and ceilings up to 112 feet away. So for instance,
that's crazy.
Up on our balcony right behind us right here, we actually have some. So I don't know if I could direct everybody's attention right there, and I've got the sets right here. So you see there's a lamp up at the top. I'm not even going to point it at the lamp itself. I'm literally just going to hit it. I'm going to point it towards the camera. You can see because it's a radio frequency, not line of sight, they're going to work really far away. We also have one on our Christmas tree down below as well, so I can easily control the Christmas tree. So no longer are we rolling around on the floor. One touch, it turns it off. Right. And that's how easy these are. They're awesome for year-round use.
Oh my goodness. I mean, let's go back to the video. So it could be outdoor lights or indoor light. No, actually just indoors.
Indoor, yes.
Just indoors. So you've got the lamp in, but we go to the kitchen. You want to plug in, let's say, your coffee maker. I mean, she could pick up that remote and hit it, and that just turned on the coffee maker.
Exactly. So she was in the comfort of her own bed, turn that coffee maker on. Maybe you're working in the office, you want to turn the fan on because it's hot. But we've all done this, struggled to find that outlet, right? Because they're always in the worst spots. But with this, now you turn that outlet into a remote controlled outlet. So she's comfortably on the couch, the lights are getting low, it's time to turn that Christmas tree on. She can hit one button, and this is what I love it for, Mary Beth. Because they work through walls, doors, floors, and ceilings up to 112 feet away, this is a great safety thing as well. Maybe you're upstairs, you hear something in the middle of the night, you could turn all your lights on. Maybe you're walking into your home and you want to turn the lights on before you even get there. Take the remote with you. Batteries are included too, so you have everything you need to get started, and you do get 3 of them right there.
That's, you know, like you say too, you might use 3 in the living room and 3 in the bedroom or that type of thing. So like you say, just write on the back of it which ones they are. But the thing is, these are all numbered. 1, 2, 3, or whatever it is. And on your remote, let me see if I can show you this. We'll get in really close. You'll see right here on the pieces, it says 1, 2, and 3. And then on the remote, you'll see on the buttons, I'm gonna turn this so I can see. There you go, awesome. So you know that number 1 goes to number 1 and number 2 with number 2, etc. Or like you said, you can just hit all.
Hi.
Isn't that great, Mary?
I just volunteered.
I'm glad. Come in.
Because I own these.
You do?
I actually keep a set packed up with my holiday decorations.
Oh, that's a
because
good idea.
I plug my tree into one. I plug the wreaths on the deck into another. Or actually not on the deck. I put the plug inside, but it connects to them outside. Long story. But holiday decor, I connect it to it so that when I come down in the morning or I come home from work, I hit the all button and it's like, oh, like it all comes on at once. It's so fun.
If you had your Luminar remote in one hand and this remote in the other, the Blackstone.
Can't touch this.
Honey, you could be just a boop, boop, boop.
I love it. I love
Kylie,
it.
you know how I shouted her every holiday season about these because I love them so much.
Well, they're really great for year-round, so obviously for holiday decor, but I gotta tell you, I use them year-round for my lights. I actually have an outdoor set because there is an outdoor set that we had offered before that I use for my pond equipment too. So these are something that's just amazing. Remember, you get 3 of the receivers, 1 master remote. They work on different frequencies, so get as many sets as you need, and they work through walls, doors, floors, and ceilings up to 112 feet away. And what I should draw your attention to too is if you actually look at the receivers, you'll see there's a little blue ring around it. That's your power switch. So even if you don't want to use your remote, you can turn them off and on simply by hitting that button.
Really?
Yep, so right there,
Like
hit that button.
You can
that's your power
it went
switch.
off. The lamp went off too.
Yeah.
At the top of the decoration bucket, I put the tree stand and this set.
Oh,
so
that's
it's when you
great.
open it up for the holiday season, you plug them in first,
Love it.
put the tree stand down, and now you're ready to party.
That is so smart. The other thing
That's
I
a
was
pro tip
noticing
right
too,
I learned it from you.
is that you still have use of that bottom outlet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So you're not giving up any outlet.
Great point.
To be able to have these.
Great
This
point.
is so smart.
I love these.
love it. I've never had these before, but I really think I better try it.
Well, and I've had mine for years.
Yes.
And they work great. I mean, it's like I just bought them this season.
Yeah.
Truly.
That's
Well,
neat.
and what I love too is it's like having a smart home, but without all the techie stuff.
Thank you.
You don't have to download anything. There's no apps. I am not techie. I call Sarah and Brett and Craig, and I'm like, help me. But I can hit a button. Batteries are included, so you don't even need to put the batteries in the remote. They're button cell batteries if you need to replace them. But it's really easy to make a smart home. But all you have to do is hit a button.
Yeah,
you
these
know,
are great.
this is my kind of smart.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And I mean, to your point, year round, you know, once I have one set in the holiday decor bucket, but I also have the lamp in the corner that's kind of tucked behind a chair.
Right.
The cord is. And then when we come down or come home from work, we just boop, 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 pop them all on, and then the room, all the lamps are on. Easy. You don't have to
That's
bend or
great.
scrape and find any switches.
I love it.
Easy on and
Life
off.
is good. Life is good when you have things like this.
I agree.
it's so true. Well, we got more yet to come. Did anybody say there's a charcuterie board?
Kylie, did you hear there's charcutes in the
no.
show? Yeah,
It's
how about
beautiful.
right here on our table. You guys, we've got your holiday gifting and we have your expertise in gourmet covered. I am so proud and so excited for our friend and teammates, Sergio and Tiffany Bucciarelli, coming up in 17 minutes.